Oh, there we go. Okay.
Hey.
Hello. I am going to go put on Discord that you are here.
Hey.
Hello. Why am I getting an echo?
Hold on, I got.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
Yeah, I had the YouTube open.
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
But we're gonna have to probably mute the YouTube.
Yeah, I have it on my phone. Mm-hmm. I have it on.
Mute the YouTube.
I just muted it on my phone.
I had it on my Safari. There we go.
Okay.
I thought I had closed it there, but we're all good. A little technical difficulties, all good.
First time doing this, totally fine. Let me pull up. You already put the link on Discord. Put it on Instagram. I think we are good to go. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm good. Had a little too much fun at happy hour last night.
No, I totally understand.
I didn't get home till 11. We got there at 4. I was like, okay.
Pretty sure I was in bed.
Yeah, I usually am in bed at 11. So, and then I slept through. Willow's sick, so my candle's really crackling. Willow's sick, so
no.
Yeah, and so that sucks. But she's acting fine. She just keeps getting up in the middle of the night to go to the bathroom 1,000,001 times.
Yeah,
which is not fun. What is my phone telling me? Oh, nothing I need to know. All right. So we are going to do some live reading sprints, which sounds fun. What are you reading? What?
What books have you picked out?
I have 2. I have Lair of Dreams by Libba Bray, which I'm trying to finish. I have 130 some pages in this, I think, left. And then I started yesterday Dorothy Must Die by Danielle Page.
Mm-hmm.
Which is, it's a lot of fun. I didn't read as much as I wanted to, but it's kind of like Twisted Tales meets Wicked.
Okay.
So
I don't think I've heard of it, but that sounds really good because I like both.
Yeah. Well, I'll let you know how it is. What are you reading?
I, on the other hand, have way too many choices.
I know you do.
Normal.
Mm-hmm.
I've been reading The Demon Court by Emma Hamm.
Okay.
I met her at a Polycon earlier this year, and I've been meaning to read her books forever. But they're on Kindle Unlimited, and I'm like halfway through The Demon Court. It's so good. Each book is about one of the deadly sins. Like the main character is one of the deadly sins. So book 1 is lust, and I think book 2 is greed. They're fantastic. But then I also got 4 like very much anticipated books in this week. So
it was totally not a big week for publishing at all.
Right? So I got Hunt on Dark Waters
came out
by Katie Robert.
Okay.
Nightbane by Alex Astor.
Okay.
And then I got, of course, Iron Flame, which I haven't started yet, which everybody's kind of like really surprised. And then I also got, it's up here, Vengeance of the Pirate Queen, which also came out on the 7th. So all of those came out on the 7th.
Oh my God. And Bookshops and Bone Dust, which I know is cozy and not really your thing.
Well, so I absolutely loved Legends and Lattes.
Mm-hmm.
And I want to get Bookshops and Bone Dust.
Mm-hmm.
But it wasn't one of the ones that I felt like I had a pre-order. I was like, okay, I can go pick that up from Barnes & Noble, like whenever. But then on top of all of those, I also still have yet to read Fall of Rune and Wrath by Jennifer Armentrout. And I love her.
Yes.
So, nor have I read My Starling House, which, by the way, look at this gorgeous book.
So much pretty.
It was from Owl Crate. It's amazing.
Mine's just the book of the month one.
Yeah, so, like, I saw it on Book of the Month, but I knew it was coming from Owl Crate, so I was
That's
like,
right.
"I'm
We
not."
had that conversation.
Yeah, so I was like, "I'm not picking that up." But then I'm going to Imaginarium Book Festival in June.
Okay.
Well, they're running, like, a bunch of giveaways and stuff. Pretty much anybody can win them on Instagram, so they're really great. But I won Starbringer from
Nice.
them, and so I've been meaning to read that, and so
Mhm.
I don't know. I might be flip-flopping between books
All
during
over
our
the
first
place.
sprint because,
Just do like
yeah,
a,
I've got,
was it a taste test?
yeah, kinda like a little taste test kinda thing because, yeah, I've got 7 books sitting here
Mhm.
in front of me, all of which I absolutely wanna read. Plus, if I really can't find anything that I want, I got my trusty Kindle
Exactly. But if you can't
and
find
all of
anything, that's
this.
that. Like, yeah.
So, I don't know. How long do we wanna go for the first time?
Um, doesn't matter. I have Pomodoro up and I'll put it up on the screen for
Okay.
everybody to see. Do you want to start with like a 30-minute one? I don't know why. We've had a few people say in the Discord that they are there, but like I don't know why we're not seeing the live chat. Let me see what YouTube
Yeah,
does.
it looks like,
Yeah.
oh, I think you might have it
Oh, because I have it
turned
set as
on as content for kids or something, I don't know, and live
okay.
chat is turned off.
Okay, let me
'Cause when
see
I
if I
clicked
can
on live chat, that was
yeah,
a thing.
addition. Can I change that? Let me go on to YouTube. I'm gonna have to mute it on YouTube. You can tell that we totally know what we're doing, everybody.
Yeah.
This is great
Not
live.
not that I, work with computers for a living or anything.
Yeah. I mean, this is totally different. My husband was like, I'm like, okay, why? I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
need 1 million different things. Okay, edit. No, it's not made for kids. Save.
Weird.
Okay, so I
Maybe I
just
have my
changed
account set up?
that. Hold on. It's making me click. There's like all these little buttons that are popping up. Okay, I just changed it so it said it's not made for children. So maybe the live chat will show up now. Let me see. Let me pull it up again. Yep. Looks like now we can have live chat.
Yeah, I've got it pulled up now.
Okay, cool. So if you are watching,
You just need
now
to
we
refresh
have
your stream.
yeah, you'll have to refresh and then the live chat should work. I'm assuming. All right, we totally know what we're doing, guys. This is great.
Fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
It's fine. So do you want to start with a 30-minute sprint?
Hi, Katie.
Oh, hi, Katie.
Yeah, 30 minutes is good with me. I'm totally down. That's a good small little chunk,
Yes.
and if we wanna get a little bit longer, we can get a
Yeah,
little bit longer for the
I know
next time.
you like longer sprints.
I do. I do tend to
Yeah.
go 45 to an hour
Yeah,
usually.
I don't have the attention span for an hour's sprint. Just while we are sprinting, make sure that you click to mute your mic.
Yep.
So then that way, like, you don't need to hear all the background.
You don't wanna hear the pages flip as
I
I'm, like,
know.
flying through my book?
I know. Moving so fast. There's someone I watch, Jan Agaton. She's a booktuber. She and her boyfriend do on Patreon Muted and Unhinged, where they read horror novellas once a month and like extreme horror novellas, and they'll read them live, like without the mics off.
Oh.
So then that way, like you hear the reactions and stuff.
Mhm.
Hi, Tori.
Oh, Zoe decided to join us.
Aw.
She busted in my office door, but that's all good.
Aw. Yeah,
Hi,
Willow's
Tori.
sprawled out on the couch. So yeah, let us do so we're gonna sprint for 30 minutes, everybody, and then we'll take let me set up the timer. How do I why is Pomodoro being difficult? Settings. Okay. And then how long do we want our break to be?
I'd say 5, maybe 10 minutes. It's something
Perfect.
to get, people to get a drink or whatever, like
Yeah.
something like that. Make it a little easier.
Yeah. All right, let me see. Okay, I'm doing that. I am going to present, share my screen, share screen. I want the Pomodoro timer shared.
Perfect.
All right, let me see how we look. Okay, we look good.
Yep.
We're going to start for 30 minutes. We'll see everybody then.
Sounds great.
Do I not share my screen? Let me start the. There we go. All right. So, what did you end up reading?
Ended up with Hunt on Dark Waters.
Nice.
Flew through it. I stopped on page 40 as the timer.
Oh my god.
It's so good and so funny.
I love it.
I also have the Barnes and Noble exclusive edition, so it's actually annotated.
Oh, cool.
So there's like author notes in the back, and you can like look up each one. And like Katie put in like all her different things. Like she has, you know, Welsh myths that the book actually has like a little bit of underlying stuff. And like some different fun facts, and she is very like diverse in her pronouns. She actually uses the she they pronouns as well.
Okay.
And so all of her characters, like in this book, like one of the very big selling points for me is everyone is queer. Everyone is queer.
Love it.
And there's magic everywhere. So like, you know, I'm 40 pages in and we've already had pirates and witches and vampires. So it's amazing. And book 2 of this series comes out in May.
Oh, wow. That's soon.
I think. Yeah, well, so all of her self-published or like indie published books, like she publishes through Berkeley for this one, she usually has a 6-month schedule.
Oh, wow.
So like she just put Cruel Seduction out, which I have up on my shelf from her Dark Olympus series in August, and the next one comes out in January. So
nice.
Yeah. So what'd you end up reading?
I read 43 pages of Layer of Dreams.
Nice.
Which is good. I like it. My complaint is it has like a lot of moving parts. I don't know if you know what the Diviners series is.
No, I haven't read it yet.
It's hard to describe. It's about a flappers. So you have the Roaring Twenties, and this one flapper, she could like Evie, she can like touch an object and she can see the object's owner's like biggest secret.
Oh, that's really cool.
So they got her in trouble in her like small town in Ohio, doing it as like a party trick. And so she's sent to New York to stay with her uncle, and he runs like a museum of oddities, curiosities, occult type stuff. And there's a guy going around killing people, and so she's trying to solve that. And it's like this big, huge cast of characters. But right now, this book, like, it's just everybody has their own stories. And I'm assuming it's all going to come together, but you know, I'm 468 pages in, and it's just all still these like separate stories that are all going on. Like, when are we all going to like come together? And
is this the final book, or like how many?
The second of 4.
Oh, so probably not till next book.
Yeah, I don't know, but like the first book wasn't like that.
Weird.
Yeah, weird. I don't know why, but I mean, like, it's definitely building up to something. Like there was this one plot twist, like I just finished, and I was like, I knew that was going to happen. Like I saw it coming. I figured that out, but still.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Well, if you have been following along with our live, like post in the chat and let us know what you've been reading, and you know how many pages you made. We're gonna get ready to get started again in just over a minute.
So, are you gonna stick with the book you're reading, or are you gonna switch?
I think I'm gonna switch. I love this book. I think it's great, but I also want to like see if there's any of these other books that I really want to like finish and get into. And you know me, I tend to read 4 or 5 books at a time anyway. So it's not, you know, I'm not too worried considering The Demon Court is the only other book that I'm reading right now. Well, I started a reread of A Kingdom of Flame and Fury by Whitney Dean, because it's Whitney's version. So
yeah,
that whole drama, you know, we don't have time for that.
That's insane.
But yeah, so she like updated the whole manuscript of her first book, and then re-released the other 2 as well. But she didn't change too much in there because they were just released this year. Fantastic, Stephanie. That's awesome. She
Nice.
posted in the chat,
Yeah,
read Check and Mate, which also came out on the 7th.
I know. Let me bring up.
And then the other one, I haven't heard of that one. So
Yeah,
but
that's awesome.
yeah, that's fantastic. Great job. Yeah, I don't know. I think I might hit up Nightbane next. It's been a while since I read Lightlark, and Nightbane is the second one, but
Mhm.
we'll see.
Yeah, there's some websites that you can like go to. I have one called Book Series Recaps. That's the
Mhm.
one. And it doesn't have a huge selection, but they do have like. So I did that for Diviners because I read
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Diviners like a year ago, and I'm like, there's a lot that happened. So before I started this one, I did the recap
Makes sense.
because I am not the type of person to binge a series all at once.
Yeah, no. I mean, I'll binge them on a reread, but
Mhm.
not to start with. So,
No.
right. You want to get started on
So
our next one?
yeah, well, do you want to raise the time a little bit?
Yeah, I mean, let's push it to, I don't know, maybe 40 minutes.
Okay.
Like just
Yeah.
up it just a touch. Oh my goodness, the inside. This
Hold
is the
on.
naked hardback of Nightbane.
Let me.
It's
Oh my
like
God. Let
like
me hold
so
on. Let me do this so that way people can see better. That
this is
is
the naked,
stunning.
it's like it's absolutely stunning.
That is so gorgeous.
And then holy cow.
That is
Can't
so
wait.
gorgeous.
Right? And
So,
then it's just there's just so much detail in here. There's
mhm.
even like little header titles at the
Oh my
top, little
God, I love
designs at the
that.
top of the pages and stuff. They went they did a lot
They did a
more
good
for
job.
this book than they did the other one because I also have the I know we're about to get started, but
Yeah.
or did start, but like I also have the exclusive of
It's really,
the
I
other
like
one,
that
and it's like
even.
definitely just more of a normal foil
But I
hardcover.
still like that. Like, it's still
Oh
really
yeah, it's still
pretty.
really pretty. But I like that they kept the matching chapter titles
Yes.
between Lightlark and Nightbane.
Yes. So Tori just put in the chat, she started Dear Mr. M by Herman Koch
Mhm.
and read 46 pages. That's awesome. It's picked for the monthly prompt for the Aurelian Magical Academy Readathon.
Oh,
Um,
so cool.
I thought Aurelium only did, it was like at a certain time. I didn't realize it went on um, all year. I don't
That's
know.
really, really cool.
I've never done Aurelium. I know it's huge. That's a massive readathon.
I'm gonna say hi.
Oh, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hi.
Hi, everyone. This is my
Hi.
youngest daughter.
I like
She,
your
as you
little
can see, is
dress.
obsessed with Disney.
I love it. I love to see it.
So she's very
Mama, can
excited.
I find my ring?
Oh, I'm sorry you can't find your rings. Can you go back downstairs and go hang out with Daddy?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. Have
I
fun.
still have my necklace.
I do see you have
I
your
don't have
necklace.
my stuff. Watch it.
Yeah, no, it's all right. We don't need to see your lip gloss. All right. Bye, baby. I love you.
Aw.
And that's my 4-year-old. And she's
That's so
very excited to be
sweet.
going to Disney next year. So
Yes. Yes. I know you guys are super
yeah.
excited. We've talked about that a lot.
Oh
I'm
yeah, for sure.
jealous.
So
I'm so jealous.
they can't wait. She wants to take that dress. Hopefully it'll still fit her. She
Yeah.
wants to take that dress next year for because we're going during October. So we're going during the Halloween party.
Yes. I will
So
tell you comfort over style all day.
oh, for
Like,
sure.
we
Like
definitely saw these little girls, especially in Epcot, wearing Anna
Mhm.
dresses.
Oh.
And those are black velvet dresses. And I'm
Yeah.
like, I hope that you have something to change in the stroller because that's warm.
Yeah. Yeah,
Like,
for sure. Like with hers, it'll definitely be like she'll have like light clothes underneath,
mhm.
but then we'll also have like we're buying them all Loungefly backpacks. Each one of
Nice.
them we're gonna get them a Loungefly backpack to just take like a small change of clothes into the park,
That's smart.
in case it gets too hot. So
That's smart. They have like casual versions of the dresses too,
yeah.
which are nice. And she can dress up, the kids can dress up at every park. They don't have to wait just for the Halloween stuff. Adults can't.
Yeah, I was looking at the rules and stuff too to make sure that like anything that I picked for my costume to wear was gonna
Yeah.
be park appropriate.
Yeah. I saw one person on a Disney Facebook group and she's like, I want to wear my Thor armor. And we're like, no.
No.
I know, first of all, I don't know if you're allowed to. Second of all, that's heavy
Yeah.
and more comfortable.
Yeah.
So Tori's saying Aurelium is mainly in April and August, but this year there's also a year-long challenge. Oh my God, I like that. A choose your own adventure style with different prompts or different paths.
That's really cool.
Really cool.
Yeah, I hadn't heard of that until we started getting a lot of people joining, though I hadn't really done readathons. Like, I've always been a big reader, but I've never done a readathon until I joined the Disney Readathon last year as, you know, a participant before stepping up as a admin host. So that was pretty cool.
Yeah, we love having you. It's definitely been a huge help.
Yeah.
So if you guys don't know, Carrie did basically the entire Hocus Pocus. All the prompts, all the graphics, all of that was her brainchild. And then we will have something else. I don't know when we're announcing it. I think it's soon in the next few weeks.
Yeah, it's this coming week that we're announcing our Christmas stuff.
Yeah. Which is
So we've got a whole fun little Christmas event planned too.
So a lot of announcements coming in the next few weeks.
Yeah.
A lot happening.
All right. Ready to get started on our next friend?
40 minutes. Yeah, let me make sure the timer is set. Let me share screen again. There we go. 40 minutes on the clock. We will see everybody then.
Sounds good.
How'd we do, everybody?
I made it 38 pages.
Nice.
This one was a little slower to start.
Mm-hmm.
But of course, right as the timer went off, I had just gotten to like a fantastic part.
Of course, that is how it goes.
Yeah.
I did not do a lot of reading. I read, I don't know, math. I'm not good at that. I got distracted because Emily Cromwell, who's one of my favorite, like
the bookmark designer.
Yeah, she her holiday line got launched 11.
Oh, nice.
I went through and I bought I only bought one bookmark, ironically, but
There you go.
I ended up buying like a little thing, like a shelf decoration and a mug, and washi tape and some like a notepad.
Oh, nice.
So yeah, so I got a bunch of fun things. But I did read. Did I still manage to read 40 pages?
That's
Somehow
fantastic.
Yeah.
There you go. Tori managed 50.
Yeah.
Are you still reading? Are you still reading Dear Mr. M, Tori?
And then I also ordered lunch for my husband and I. So during the next sprint, it should be here soon. Next sprint, I'll probably turn off my camera so I can eat.
Yeah,
I don't want to see me eating. Like, you don't need that.
Totally understand. I was thinking that I'll probably in the next sprint. Awesome, Tori. That's fantastic. In the next sprint, I'll probably do like half reading, like half kind of productivity stuff.
Yeah.
Because with my husband and kids being home this morning when they're not normally home on a Saturday morning, I've got some stuff I got to get done before nap time later this afternoon.
Fun. Now, do both girls still take naps or?
No. So my oldest is, 6.5. And so she hasn't taken a nap since she started kindergarten or like the summer before kindergarten. Melanie, on the other hand, my youngest, definitely needs sleep.
My brother and I napped through. We did half day kindergarten because that was more of a thing back in the 90s. And we both napped through kindergarten. Which was
makes sense,
awesome.
Man.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Stephanie, that you finished After. How did you like it? And that's great. So you're what, about 40 pages into Check-in Mate? That's making some
awesome.
good progress.
How is it? I've never read an Allie Hazelwood book. Like, they're just kind of meh to me, but that one looked cute. So maybe I'll get it on my Kindle or something at some point. I don't know when. I have like 7 romance books that I want to read next month for the holidays.
There you go.
Like Christmas romance, and I'm like, I gotta spread them out because I don't like reading this. I don't like reading the same genre at the same time. Although these are both technically fantasy that I'm reading, but they're so different fantasy.
Makes sense. Yeah. I mean, I bounce between my my genres, though. As you know, this whole year has pretty much been a romantasy phase.
Yeah.
For me, I am very hardcore in my romantasy era. But I have sprinkled, I don't know, I think I've read about 100 mysteries or thrillers this year so far. Oh, wow. I think I'm at like 296 books on the year.
That's insane.
So I don't know. I think I'm probably about a third has been mystery or thriller. So
yeah, how many books have I read? I'm looking on. I have Storygraph up. I've read 258.
There you go. For a while, you were ahead.
I was ahead. I was definitely ahead. I don't think that I'm going to be able to beat you, though. How many books has everybody else read this year? Do you know? I'm curious. In this chat, fantasy is my highest genre, which is weird because I'm like, I don't like fantasy. And then
I was going to say, you definitely tell me all the time, I'm not really into fantasy.
And
I just I'm like, yeah, okay.
You tell yourself that, Christina. It's lies.
Yeah.
Yes, 73 books. I've read 73 fantasy books this year.
There you go. Romance is actually my highest.
I'm gonna pause the timer.
Yeah, but the obviously the romantasy ones are gonna be tagged both romance and fantasy. So, I mean, it's only, I think, a difference of 4 books.
Stephanie, that's amazing. Is there like a specific, how? Please teach us the magic of this, because I
Yeah,
thought Terry
that's
was
like
a
double
lot.
my count.
Yeah, that's amazing. 126 is still really good too, Tori.
Yeah, no, that's fantastic, Tori. There was a couple years for a while that I wasn't breaking 150.
Yeah.
Just between working full time and like for, between 2011 and 2016, I was working on my master's and my husband and I got married and everything else. So I totally, totally get it. Life can make it so that you only read so many.
You can do it, Katie. I believe in you. You can
I was gonna say, you
absolutely
got this, Katie. You just got married this year too.
Yeah, that was a big thing for you.
Yeah.
I mean, what I think is important to note for me is I haven't been working since mid-June. For those who don't know, I was a teacher for 10 years and I quit. And I have a new job. I signed the paperwork, the I-9 and all the tax paperwork on this past Thursday. But the university that I'm going to be working for is notoriously slow at hiring. Like doing HR just is really slow at the process. So I probably won't start till after Christmas and all of that. And then they're, of course, on winter break. So,
yeah.
But we'll see.
They go back, probably early mid-January?
I don't know. It's a community college. So I don't know if it's a different schedule.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes it is.
Yeah, that's a lot. Stephanie, these reading challenges definitely help. Yes, they definitely do. When I first started getting into readathons, like I was doing the Avengers one, and then I was doing this one, and then this one, and this one, and this one. I was doing the 52 book challenge and like a bunch of other ones, and it just became so much that I kind of just stopped. Obviously I do Disney, and I do like the weenies, summer ween, winter ween, spring flingoween, I think it's the spring one. And they didn't do camp weekend ween this year. So I'll do those and like little ones that are like a week or two, but I don't do like the big year ones anymore.
Yeah, I definitely bit off way too much this year. I think I had 4, and honestly, I think I've completed the 52 books in the year thing. I think if I actually look at all the books that I've read this year, like if I put them onto the checklist, I've met them. I just haven't gone through the story graph to do that. But so really the only one that I focus on is the Disney one, and then I do Trick or Treat-a-thon every year.
Yeah. Trick or Treat-a-thon is fun because there's a lot of flexibility.
Yes.
Which is nice. And yeah, so like I like the stuff like that. Like I did one, it was like a halfway to Halloween one. So I did that back whenever that was. May, April. I don't know, I can't math. Well, I don't know the Flourish and Blots one.
It's probably the Harry Potter one.
But one of the Harry Potter ones that got rebranded to Aurelium, right? Can someone correct me in the chat? I'm pretty sure that after J.K. Rowling showed her true colors, then they rebranded it as Aurelium because it has a lot of the same stuff.
Makes
like
sense.
In terms of like the setup and everything. That one's hardcore.
Speaking of the Disney one, we are so excited for some of the announcements that are coming.
Oh my gosh, yes.
This week we actually finalized the prompts for January through March. So we're really excited on that, and we're working on the rewards that are going to come with all of that. And
I'm really bad at coming up with rewards.
That's
like 90%
you see the rewards. They're
go.
probably me, and then Christina's like, "Yeah, I like that," or I don't know. So then we tweak it.
Yeah, and I'm also like, I don't understand this like a lot. I'm the one that makes sure it's idiot proof, but as my husband says, there's always a smarter idiot. or
Yeah.
whichever way you want to say it. Um, the prompt suggestion on Google form. We have to go
Yeah,
through
we
it.
have to do our first reel. We've been
Yeah.
coming up with lists of books for all the prompts that everybody's been kind of putting in. I think I want to do that, and I think we're going to continue that through next year as well. So as we
Mhm.
release prompts, I'll add them to um a Google form,
Yeah.
and we'll be able to do that. And so we're trying to do a mix of suggestions too. So like on our list we have YA, and we have new adult and adult, and some of them are middle grade as well, so that we're
Mhm.
coming up with. But
Yeah. So someone's saying, oh, my dog is going to probably start barking. I hope she doesn't. Let me mute myself super quick.
so Tori, you're doing Disney and Aurelium next year. That's really cool. I actually hadn't heard, as I said earlier, I hadn't heard of Aurelium until everybody kind of started joining. I'm not sure who posted us on the Aurelium channel, but that was really cool, and we're really excited um for all the participation that we've been getting from it. We're really hoping that everybody enjoys it, especially because, as we kind of teased, we're doing something totally different than we've done in the past, on top of now having both the light and the full version for people who realize that, maybe our full readathon is a little too much for them, because we do end up with over 350 prompts um, every year. So the light is going to be half the prompts that the full readathon is. Because we wanted to be able to give everybody kind of a taste of what they were going to be getting. And yeah, we absolutely love doing this. This is something that, Christina and I are constantly in communication every day. There's Willow. Every day we're talking about something with the readathon, whether it's new prompts or new challenges, like what we're going to do for the events. We're trying to make our Halloween and our Christmas ones um, kind of a yearly thing. And then we're planning a fun, like, summer optional challenge that will assist with prompts that are coming over the summer.
Sorry, my husband's stealing. They grabbed the wrong bag. They did not bring her
Oh,
the food.
oops.
So someone named Catherine is waiting for her food.
Oh,
I
no.
realized I'm like, this is not enough.
Yeah.
Like, this is one thing. We got Buffalo Wild Wings, and so I'm like, there should
Ooh.
be like wings and then like fries, and I'm like, this is one box.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll
Sorry.
suggest
So
that for lunch.
yeah. So yeah, you were talking about Readathon and stuff. I was like,
Yeah, so Tori was saying that she's been excited for the announcements so far, and Stephanie said she can't wait to hear all the things, and she loves the suspense so
yes.
far of not knowing.
We
But I
played
was
this
kind of
performance.
hinting at, like, a little bit more
Mhm.
in regards to the fact that have we're making our Halloween and our Christmas kind of a yearly thing. And then we're also looking at having that optional summer event that will help with prompts and
And then
stuff throughout the summer.
we have one coming out in May, a challenge, an extra
Yeah, that's
version.
brand new, something we've
It's
never
something
done that I
totally
think would be
different.
really cool.
When you find out the theme, it'll make a little more sense.
Yes.
It
Yeah.
will make sense. It's just we gotta work on it and stuff. So the theme will be announced in about a month ish.
Yeah, we're gonna probably put a teaser out on the 1st. You guys will have a week to guess what you think the theme is gonna be. And then we'll do, like, a little drawing, and you'll either get a reward to help with the readathon next year. We haven't really fully decided what the contest prize will be. And then we'll probably announce on like the 8th. It'll have to depend on the calendars. I think they're both Fridays, so I think those are usually pretty good days that we tend to announce stuff.
And then the stacks will come out on the 15th.
Yeah, for our last character for the year.
Yeah, but then
we'll
also
have
the
our
stacks for
stacks
January
posted.
will come out.
Oh, yeah. And then January will come out on the 15th of December.
Which is why we have to announce early. But yeah, we have only one character in December. We always only do one. And that's intentional. So then that way everybody can, I have a bunch of, I was looking, I was like, oh, there's so many prompts still that I have to do. But luckily, both of these books that I'm reading, one moment.
Yep. As she takes that phone call, for me, surprise, I've actually finished the prompts that we've released so far between books and rewards. But, if anybody obviously needs more suggestions, or as I said, we're going to be working on our reels for those to put out prompts and stuff. We'll do that. But, oh yes, and our Christmas event will be announced this week as well. What we're going to be doing for Christmas. And I think that'll be a lot of fun. Oh yeah. I see Christina was saying how she reads a lot of like holiday related things. I am such a mood reader that for me, trying to pin down a TBR is a hot mess. As you can see from my shelves, probably only about a third of these are read. The rest are all my physical TBR. So it's quite a bit. And as I started the live, I have 7 books sitting next to me that are all ones that I've been meaning to get to. 4 of them came out this week, but I have some other ones that like I won Starbringer from the Imaginarium Book Festival. I won that back in the summer. Hadn't gotten to it yet. I got my Starling House book from Owl Crate. I don't know, 2 months ago, I guess, or a month ago. I don't remember when that came out. Stephanie was saying how she has a ton of Christmas related books.
What books, Stephanie?
Or on her TBR.
Yes. I'm curious to know what books they are, if there's anything good that I should add on. Are they letting us keep that too? Yeah. Cool. I mean, they can give it to someone else. Yeah.
Hi, Brian.
He says hi. I am a mood reader too, Katie. I am 100% a mood reader, which that definitely makes it a challenge at times. I don't even know what prompts I'm struggling with. I have my little thing up right now. Let me look.
We do try and make it so that the prompts can be fulfilled by a number of genres. There are occasionally when we'll put like, a sci-fi book or something, or a romance or whatever. But we do try and make it so that we can use like as many of you can use as many genres as possible with a lot of the prompts that we're putting out. And I am so glad you love Masters of Death, Katie. Like that book was so much fun. It was so funny.
I'm glad the 7-Year Slip was good too, because I loved Dead Romantics. That one was a lot of fun.
Oh my goodness, Stephanie, you'll have to like let us know what books too. She said she's got about 200 Christmas books on her TBR somewhere. Oh, Wreck the Halls by Tessa Bailey.
Yes.
All of that just came out and that looks really fun. I read her Fixer Up series, but I haven't read too many of Tessa Bailey's other books. But I saw Wreck the Halls and I was like, ooh, maybe that one will be one of the Christmas ones that pulls me in.
And the Sierra Simone one. That's the I have the other one right here. The sequel to Very Merry Meet Cute, right? because I read that last year and loved it.
Oh, I haven't read the 7-Year Slip, so
I need to read that now.
I'll have to check that one out too.
Yeah.
God,
Oh,
Christina, what are you doing to me? I don't need any more.
I loved A Very Merry Meet Cute. If you're looking for such a fun, unique premise for Christmas romance, it is a plus size adult star who somehow gets roped into through shenanigans, starring in a Hallmark type Christmas movie
Oh my
with
goodness.
a former boy bander who she had a crush on growing up.
I absolutely need to read this book now.
And it's so much fun. And then the next one is like one of the people who had been on the crew or something, I think.
Oh, that's too much fun.
I feel like mixed things about window shopping. I've heard mixed, it's a novella, so maybe I'll add that to my list too, because Tessa Bailey's always fun.
She is fun.
Although I hated with a burning passion the killer one. Oh my God, what was it? It was something.
You starting controversial opinions now?
Tessa Bailey. I'm looking it up right now because I need to know. Which one was it? It was so bad. Like, it was so bad. She has a lot more books out than I thought she did.
She's got a ton of books.
Yeah. My Killer Summer Vacation.
Oh, that one looked fun.
It was so bad.
Oh,
I don't think I like bodyguard romance.
Oh, so see, I love bodyguard romance.
Oh my God, no.
So...
Like, at one point he was yelling at her because her brother got stung by a jellyfish. Something like that happened. And she ran across a parking lot in her bare feet, and he yelled at her for that. And like, how could you be so foolish? And it was so cringe.
Yeah, but he's being protective.
It was so cringe.
I don't know. I love bodyguard romances.
I don't.
Katie Robert put out a bunch of like mafia bodyguard romances, and this is the recover of the O'Malley series.
Okay.
It was amazing. I actually have 2 of the sequels that I haven't gotten to yet, but
okay.
Don't read this then.
No. Mafia romances are big now. Like on KU especially. I like that Stephanie liked window shopping. Maybe I probably have to put a hold in on it. Let me do that now. Oh yes. Carrie is a big Katie Robert fan.
Huge fan. Went and saw her talk. Like, took the day out. Like, took a couple hours off work. Drove over to Barnes and Noble that was like 30 minutes from me, so that I could put a hold on Cruel Seduction, which I already had pre-ordered. Put another pre-order in so I could go to her talk that was over there, and then went over that night. And I love Katie Roberts so much. I met her at a Polycon and then again at the talk, and I just love her.
So window shopping has an 11-week wait on Libby. But I can get it on Hoopla like now, like right now.
I love Hoopla so much.
I like Libby more, but the only problem is Hoopla doesn't talk to my Kindle.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do I want to read a 250-page book on my phone?
Yeah, I don't do Hoopla for the ebooks. I use Hoopla for audio.
Yeah.
So like, and I only get 12 borrows a month or something with Hoopla. And I use that all for, I'll use it for audiobooks. And what's nice is like the borrows last for 21 days. So if I'm getting towards the end of the month and I haven't used all my borrows, I'll go check out a bunch of books that I've been like thinking of getting, just so that I don't waste my borrows.
Yeah.
But
sorry that I'm eating fries, guys. I'm so hungry.
Yeah, no. I was gonna say, do we want to start our next sprint? I think I'll probably do a productivity sprint this time, so I'll probably have my camera off. But I'll be checking in. I'll have my phone with me, so I'll check in on the live. So if you guys need anything, or whatever, like, definitely hit us up on the chat, and we'll go from there.
turn my camera off too because I'll be eating. And they're going to send us new food. They're sending us new food because
That's awesome.
So yeah, let's start. We'll do 40 minutes. Let's let this timer. There we go. And
all right, I'll see you guys in 40 minutes.
All right, everybody. How did we do?
Well, I switched over to my audiobook.
Okay.
So since I was, doing everything else, and I ended up listening to about 39 pages worth, which is pretty good.
Nice. Nice. I'm on page 545. So I read to check my app, my Read More app I keep putting in.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I put in last time when I was at. I'd say I read about 30 or 40 pages.
Makes sense.
I have about 15, 20-ish left in this book, so I'll definitely be able to finish it.
Oh, fantastic.
Sprint, which is awesome. And then I have like sped up. I have like maybe 20, 30 minutes left on my audiobook. So I'll probably start that too.
I listen to my audiobook at about 2 times speed. So
yeah.
But yeah, the girls needed lunch and everything else, so
all that stuff.
Yeah. So
for people who are watching,
in the chat do?
Yeah, I was just saying, how did we do on sprints?
So how many people we have with us?
Yeah, it says up at the top we have 4. I don't know if you can see that.
Oh, okay. Oh, there we go. I had my YouTube wouldn't scroll for a second. So
okay. 35 pages is of Off the Deep End by Lucinda Berry. Is that any good? I haven't read that one.
I haven't either, but I really like Lucinda Berry.
Yeah. I read Saving Noah, and I was kind of on that one. Oh, I didn't start a timer. There we go. Saving Noah I thought was interesting. Like there were some twists that were good. The Perfect Child was good. And then there was like a sequel novella that came out for that one.
Ooh, Off the Deep End is on Kindle Unlimited too.
Nice.
And it's got a audiobook for free, so that might be another audiobook one that I do a combo. So you read Saving Noah?
Yeah, I read Saving Noah. And I've read The Perfect Child, and then there was that sequel one. I can't remember what it's called. I'm looking at her stuff right now on Storygraph. Sorry. I've read When She Returned.
Oh, okay. I read Under Her. Go ahead.
Oh, and I did A Welcome Reunion.
I read Under Her Care. And I think The Secrets of Us. I don't remember. All of her books are on Kindle Unlimited. So it's one of those, like, I check them out as I find that I need a new Kindle Unlimited book to pull down.
Yeah. Tori read 44 pages. She's read a third of her book.
It's fantastic.
Awesome. I think our food is here again. We'll try it again.
The actual order this time.
Yeah. We'll see. Willow's outside, so that's why there's no barking, and it's nice and peaceful. So yeah, I'm looking at Off the Deep End.
I think it was because this is the second try to get this.
Interesting. That one sounds really interesting.
Yeah. Lori, how are you liking your book? I know you were liking it earlier. I don't think I've read any Herman Koch.
Well, that's right. I was like, what are you reading? I have such a bad memory.
Dear Mr. M is what Tori's reading.
Yes. Oh, I also got The Poet X by Elizabeth Acevedo on audio today because I needed it for Maleficent prompts. Like I've been looking for a book. I need a book in verse, and this one's also a banned book.
Yeah.
So, and the audiobook's only 4 hours, so I'll do that at some point. I don't know when.
I read it earlier this year.
Is it good?
It was really good.
Okay.
I liked it a lot. I really enjoyed The Poet X, and I loved Clap When You Land. So.
That one I wasn't as big a fan of. It was still really good. I love With a Fire on High.
Okay, yeah. I have that one too.
And then Family Lore is her new one. It's adult fiction, and that's my book club's book for this month. One of my book clubs.
I have this for next year.
It's so good. It's so good.
I know. I just know that I'm not going to get to it this year. There's just
There's too much.
yeah.
Herman Koch is a Dutch author, psychological thrillers. Interesting.
That's
The
really
name
cool.
sounds vaguely familiar to me. And the Poet X was amazing. I'm so glad I actually got to meet Elizabeth Acevedo. She was at National Book Festival.
Oh, that's so cool. The
Yeah.
one you went to that what? It was in August?
Yeah. It's
down in the
normally
National Harbor.
National no, the where is it? Not a National Harbor, at can't think words. The convention center.
Oh, yeah.
It used to be on the National Mall. Like I remember going as a child to it on the National Mall, and
That's what I was thinking of, the National Mall,
hot
not the
and
National Harbor.
sweaty, and I mean it's DC.
Yeah.
In August, like,
And it's
I mean,
hot.
it's cold down here. Yeah, it's just gross. So they moved it to the convention center, and it's so nice now. And then it's normally Labor Day weekend, but they didn't do it Labor Day weekend this year. I don't know why.
They had a big festival, I think, or something going on Labor Day weekend.
I don't know. It's always been Labor Day weekend, as far as I can remember, but no clue. No idea. So yeah, but she was super nice. Elizabeth Acevedo. I saw her and like Rita Sepetys, Grady Hendrix, TJ Klune. This other author, like I bought the book without reading it and got it signed, and I kind of regret that. Because I didn't really like the book. But I think I'm going to unhaul it. Even though I know, I'll see if I can change the sound on it. I think I'm going to unhaul it, even though she signed it, like personalized. Like I'm sure someone will still take it.
Yeah.
If it says to Christina. Stephanie says, I'm Dutch and I've never heard of Herman Koch. Now I'm checking him out. I love it. Love finding new authors.
I'm trying to remember. I read a psychological thriller earlier this year. It was by a Swedish author. I think it was earlier this year. I don't know. All my books blend together. Not the plots that blend together, but like when I read them. Like I was thinking about Lightlark and I was like, man, that had to be earlier this year. No, it was like September of last year.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
So just like trying to remember when I read these. Let me see if I can pull it up, who that Swedish author was. You know what? No, I think it was in 2022 because I think it was a December one because it was
then that just like blurs together.
Snow. I remember reading it. It was like a snow based. Oh my goodness. Looking at last year's like prompts that I did versus like this year. It is so different. Hidden in the Snow by I cannot pronounce this name. I am going to butcher her name and I'm going to feel so bad. But it's Vivenka Sten. It was the first in a series. I don't know. It looks like the second one is out and I just didn't like realize it was out. But it's it's also like a psychological thriller.
Okay. I've noticed that they're having a lot more like Scandinavian, Northern Europe.
Scandinavian noir kind of.
Yeah. That's the genre.
Yeah, I was like, dude, this looks so cool. And I checked that out. I'll have to try and check out her second one.
Storygraph. I'll have to check it out too. So do you want to sprint again?
Sounds good to me. I'll probably have my camera off while I eat and sprint.
Yeah, I'm probably going to do that and put on. I was watching Shiny Happy People yesterday for like the 10 millionth time.
Oh, there you go.
Put that on. Because my husband's like, why do you watch these weird shows about like cults and high demand religions?
Fun.
Because they're fun. Then I found a whole bunch of YouTube channels for it too. And he's like, okay, we're done now. He's like, I can't win.
Nope. He'll live.
Right. Yep, he will. I'm going to try to change the sound on the timer so it's not as annoying. And we're going to do 40 minutes again. So Carrie and I are going to probably turn off the thanks for coming.
Thanks for joining, Tori.
Yeah. We'll probably do this again at some point.
Probably a couple weeks. Probably sometime in December will be the next time that we we do another live one. But
We should
we'll
probably
definitely have
figure that out
sprints within the Readathon Discord.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty much doing that like daily. It feels like some days I'm like I just want to read alone. I love you guys, but I'm like need some reading on my own time. All right, so we're gonna do 40 minutes. I'm gonna change the sound. We'll both have our cameras off because we'll both be eating, and y'all probably don't want to see that. So we'll see you guys in 40 minutes. That was me, guys. I was messing with the different sounds. I apologize. Hello, how did everybody do?
I need to calculate it, but I think I read like, I don't know, 40.
Nice.
My math is not working, like 48-ish pages, maybe?
Oh, wow. I read like 20, but I had
46.
lunch.
Yeah.
Okay, nice. No, I had
Yeah.
lunch, but I finished Layer of Dreams.
There you
Stopped.
go.
So I liked the ending a lot. And there was a
Awesome.
plot twist at the end I did not see coming. So, which
That's
is
always
always
the best kind of plot twist.
yes. So I want to get the final 2 books.
That's
I don't know
awesome.
when, but I want to make sure I get like the covers to all match. 'Cause
Oh,
there's
yeah.
different covers and like that would drive me crazy.
I have some rom-coms that I really liked, like the photo cover of, and then the author never made a photo cover for the 3rd book.
Oh
And I'm
no.
like so upset about it. That's awesome, Stephanie. 32 more pages.
You made a lot of progress on that.
Yeah, you have. You've made a ton of progress on Check and Mate.
Someone new.
Hi.
Hello.
How are you
Welcome.
liking November 9?
Yeah, I've never read it. I've read 2 Colleen Hoover, and I got home both of them. Like, they were
Yeah,
good.
I have 4. I had to count them. I have 4 up on my shelf right now that I have to read.
Oh wow.
So I got them for Christmas and stuff. Like people,
Yeah.
of course, give me books for Christmas, and I got
Yes.
Confess, It Ends With Us, Without Merit, and Verity.
Verity is good.
Verity was good. Yeah, I heard that was more of like her thriller kind of book more than
Definitely.
anything else. So
Definitely. And I read Layla. Layla was interesting.
I've heard of that one.
Yeah, that was a ghost one.
Yeah.
Just fun. So yeah, I made progress. I did a tiny bit of Dorothy Must Die. Should Die? Must Die. Dorothy Must Die. But only like 3 pages.
I'm glad you're enjoying your November 9 though.
That's awesome. A lot of people, like those who like Colleen Hoover, love Colleen Hoover and
Yeah.
very much enjoy her work. So yeah, I made some progress, had some lunch, all that good stuff.
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same. I think this is going to be it for us, though. We've been on here for 3.5 hours. I'm sorry. It's Scorpio season. You just joined us.
Yeah.
And everything, but we will be doing this again. Definitely. Carrie, I was going to say we should do it like the same, like around the same weekend next month. And I was like, wait a minute, that won't work.
Yeah, that's when I have to drive. I'm going to be driving down. So
I know. I'll get to see you.
I know it's going to be so exciting.
I'm so excited for that.
Yeah.
So we'll look at our calendars. We'll put that on the Discord server. Like make an event, and then we'll put it out on our Instagram and on here on YouTube and everything. Like you can schedule them out pretty far in advance, I think.
Yeah. So we'll definitely schedule out the next one. It'll probably, my guess is it'll be either the 1st or the 3rd weekend of December.
Yeah, I have to look at our calendar.
Yeah, same, because December starts to get pretty crazy.
Yes, definitely. It's filling up already for us. And yeah. So I don't think I'm as available the first weekend. We have a brunch thing we're going to, and then Friendsgiving on the 3rd. And I'm really upset because that means I'm missing Silent Book Club next month.
Oh no.
I know. I was like, I'm so excited to go. And then I'm like, can't.
Yeah.
And the following weekend,
always go ahead.
I would say the following weekend we can't.
Yeah.
If we did it the 3rd weekend, it would have to be that Sunday though. I don't know how well that works for you because we're having a party that Saturday.
Yeah, I'll have to
look.
I'll have to see because that's Amelia's first gymnastics competition.
That's exciting.
So that whole weekend is her gym hosted, like her gym is hosting a New Jersey wide competition.
That's awesome.
So, but if we have to, we can always schedule And like you could do it one weekend, I could do it another
Yeah.
weekend, and we could do them
I was
separately.
just thinking that. Yeah, we can totally do that. So we might have multiple. We know that December fills up for people, lots of people as well, so it might be shorter. And you can use this productivity sprints to get ready for the holidays.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's important.
All right, everybody, thanks so much for joining.
Yeah.
We'll be on our Discord probably doing random sprints throughout the week and that kind of stuff too. Just not necessarily live on YouTube.
Yeah. If you are not members of, we do have a readathon and everything. All the information is linked down below in the description for our Discord server, our Instagram, and then both mine and Carrie's Bookstagram accounts are all listed down below. So if you wanted to check out any of that, you are free to do that.
Have a great weekend, everyone.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
There we go.